What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And today we have a special treat for you guys because we're here and we're going to do a walkthrough on this finished Barndominium tour here in the Red Oak, Texas area. So if you guys have been following along, you will know what time it is, and we are ready to walk through this thing. So let's go check it out. Okay, here we are.
Looks so good. So glad to be done, finally.
I know, this is kind of the moment you're waiting for, and it's done. So, of course, pretty sizable entryways. You come in here, and here is a huge island, which...
We did a white quartz countertop. We normally do like a level 1 granite, but the customers upgraded to a quartz. I really like it. It's got some little shiny pieces in it.
Yeah, it's got the razzle dazzle. And look at the pendant lights, huge pendant lights coming down. And, you know, really just we felt like with the space here, you definitely wanted to get some light down on this level. And beautiful, that kind of gives a, breaks up the two spaces. So. And
there's tons of space on this island here. You can put probably like, what, 6 bar stools probably? You can get all the way around.
I could probably put 5 or 6, yeah, easily 6 or 7, maybe more. But of course, we got the dishwasher here in the island. We also have the garbage disposer with the farm sink. It's a porcelain white farm sink with our staple faucet that we're using there. And also our staple design that we're doing here on the ends of the island. And for this particular set of cabinetry, we are accenting the island with a different color. The color is Sherwin-Williams jagged gray. And the color for the cabinets is
just a pure white. It's sure.
Pure white. But look at the cabinet space here. We have 9-foot cabinets, and you know, I don't know, I can't reach the top, but maybe it's possible. Somebody had to use a ladder to get on those. But it's great because you have maybe those not as often needed items that you can store away. And,
yeah, seasonal platters or whatever.
More cabinets to look at.
Yeah. They did a subway tile here, just a simple white. I really like the way that it's just...
It's kind of got some waves in it, don't it?
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a texture to the...
And we did add the under cabinet lighting here. So for the pantry here, we do have this 5-panel shaker style. It's when we're maintaining this kind of country trim with 1x6, 1x4 trim here, and opens up into our famous staple corner pantry because we do seem to do this a lot.
With the automatic light for those midnight snacks.
That's yeah, we got the auto light in there, but as you can see, there's a lot of storage there, and that's what's great about that.
And they also added a plug in this pantry for, you know, you can plug in a couple of the small appliances in there as well.
That's right. Maybe coffee maker. No, there's plenty of plugs here on the counter space, so you can plug whatever you need there. Actually added some USB plugs and things like that. Now, for the accent piece we did here, this is a microwave that is vented. And a lot of people always ask me this. They don't seem to be aware that you can actually really vent a microwave. So this is vented and goes out so into the outside. So whenever you are cooking here, it does give you quite a bit of option to get rid of it. But we have this X pattern that we used here over this area, which is the same paint color that we used down on the bottom. And we've done this on a few builds now.
Right. So. We also have a trash can drawer. You can hide, I think, 2 trash cans in here.
Lots of drawer space. That just about covers it for the kitchen area. And let's go check out the living room area. All right, let's go check it out.
We have a beautiful fireplace over here.
Fireplace is beautiful. One of the things you'll notice when coming into this space is the expansiveness, the openness that we have here. This is one of the advantages of building a Barndominium, is you're actually able to more easily have a vaulted ceiling area. In a lot of, say, conventional homes, they don't have that typical space to where your ceiling framing is the roof framing. And so a lot of times they'll have a roof frame and then they'll have a lower drop down vaulted ceiling, whatever design they wanted to do. So in order to do that, a lot of times they have to either have additional framing or they have to put trusses and things like that. Well, in this case, we're able to span right across with that roof line and get this big open space, which is one of the key advantages to building a Barndominium. And so our clients actually were a little surprised with how open it was in here. So because they didn't have that elevation view for the plans, it only had an exterior elevation, they didn't have interior elevation. But as you can see, we have our fireplace here. It's a really nice fireplace. With propane burner and with the logs and the little cedar mantle here, as well as the Austin stone here on the hearth, as well as all the way up. So really turned out nice.
This is the guest bedroom.
Yes, this is the alternate bedroom here, and 10-foot ceilings.
Yep.
Big closet.
Automatic light on the closet.
Look at the shoe shelving and all the clothes space here. So we got the double stacks and plenty of shoe shelving or boot storage, whatever you would like. But you know, we didn't say anything about the flooring, but this is an LVT lifetime flooring, which is 100% waterproof. So we have that throughout.
Yeah, it's in all the rooms.
In all the rooms. And we do have a 4 1/4 inch baseboard here. And we're maintaining that same trim with the window seals.
And the same paint color as well. It's a Sherwin-Williams Plateau.
Plateau is the color for the walls in this room. And then the pure white as well on the trims. So pretty basic, but just right. You know, it's like I said, having that high ceiling actually makes these rooms feel bigger as well. But I'd say this is a pretty good size room, about a 12 by 13 foot, something like that. So let's go check out the master bedroom.
All right, here's the master.
This is the master bedroom. And one of the things that you notice in here, obviously we're maintaining that same 10-foot ceiling, but we jump up a little bit more for the tray ceiling, which takes it to an 11-foot ceiling in here. And we do have the recessed lighting with the ceiling fan and
a dimmer.
Oh, we can dim the light. There you go. So, of course, the master bedroom off of here goes to the master bathroom with the barn door. Isn't that cool?
Always good to have a barn door in your barn door.
That's right. Need the barn door and the barn door. So in this area leads to the master bathroom. It's a pretty good sized bedroom though here. I like it. So let's come in here. Of course, in here is the master shower as well. And we've got dual heads in here because 2 heads are better than 1. So this is pretty sweet. You got the diverter valves. You can do one or the other.
Or both.
Or both. And
handhelds are great for cleaning your shower because you can aim it all over.
That's right.
That's everything.
So I really like the way this turned out. It's a wood tile, like a wood looking tile. Vertical, ran vertical with the pebble stone on the floor and in the backsplash areas. It does have the bench space, and we've got a little bit of a pony wall just to kind of cap that into it. But I love how this turned out. I think our clients are really ecstatic about it as well, how it turned out. This is a frameless glass, which and the shower is actually a step-down shower. So you don't have, I mean, you could technically roll a wheelchair in there, and you don't have like
an actual curb.
A curb like we normally might see in some other builds. But when you're building it from scratch, you have the option to put that down in there some. So if you can get it done that way, that's the way to go.
Got the double sinks here, his and hers, and his is a little taller than hers.
Looks really nice.
Double vanity mirrors. And
so these are the rectangular, the ceramic sinks.
With the brushed nickel hardware and faucets.
You don't necessarily have to do a his and hers, but they wanted to do that. He's a pretty tall guy, so he wanted to step it up a little bit. And of course, plenty of drawer space there in this island, in this vanity. And I like all of the contrasting colors with the, the brushed nickel on that classic white or the pure white that we're using in that space.
Oh, that's great.
So in this area is a toilet room area with upper cabinets and storage above.
Then let's get into the master closet.
Master closet. Who likes closet space?
I do. All right, we got lots of storage and shelving in here. Lots of shoe storage or boot storage or whatever you need to.
Yeah, believe it or not, this is his storage.
I believe it.
So this is his side, this is her side. But a lot of boot storage here, a lot of upper shelving as well.
You got the seasonal rack at the top.
Seasonal rack with the other double racks here, and the dress space here, as well as all of this additional shelving over here. Lots of shelving in this closet.
All right, let's go check out. There's like a mud room over here, a little entryway from the shop.
Yeah, look at this space. I really think this sets it off. As you're coming down the hallway, you see we shiplap this whole back wall here. And of course we still have that the shaker style door on the cabinets as well. But we got that shiplap there, and then the hook space, and then the cubby space below.
Yes, I love it.
Who doesn't need that?
Anybody with kids needs it for backpacks or coats or in purses.
And off of this space, there's actually additionally a closet, which is another double door opening, which is a good idea to have plenty of space there because of the size of this closet. But one of the things that I like here is the idea to have your coats.
I love this idea.
Down lower, and all this additional shelf space.
Yeah, you can use it for linens, you can use it for a game closet, but you're not having to like cram stuff and stack stuff on the floor when you have your high rack. You've got all the storage shelves.
But I'm sure there might be some space below there if you need to put something in there, but that's I think a great idea. I wish our closet was set up like that. But we do have the auto lights here as well. So all of our closets are equipped with that, which is a nice feature. So, and then off of this hallway here is the guest bathroom. We've got the vanity, it's like a 48-inch with the framed mirror as well, and the brushed nickel hardware, the shaker style upper panels up here above there for your linen and towel space. Of course, your typical bathroom setup. I like the way that the shower turned out in here, the color contrast. We do have this band coming across with a soap box here in the back, and we have the brushed nickel hardware in here with a really nice shower head here in this space too. Of course, our tile goes all the way up to the ceiling. That is something that we routinely do in all of our builds. So you won't see any fiberglass. shower pans, anything like that in any of our builds. So this is something that you always see tile to the ceiling, and you know, some type of decorative tile as well in the shower areas. So I'm a big fan of the way that turned out. So let's move from here into the laundry area. We have some full height cabinets as you come in, and then we have a place for the dryer and the washer there. And I like kind of how we integrated additional storage for the corners here, to where we could keep a window in this space, because our client, you know, I was trying to get them to maybe even do away with the window so they could have cabinets above or some shelving above, things like that. But I think that was a great idea, because you can, you know, you still have the window sill here.
And here's the shop. This is what all the guys want to see.
So this is probably, I don't know, 70–80% of the time people want to build a Barndominium, they're trying to accomplish this kind of storage space. And so we're hosting about 1,000 square foot of storage space here in this insulated area. Even though it's super hot outside, it actually isn't too bad right now in here, is it? Now you could go ahead and put an air conditioner system, like a mini split, something like that in this area would be perfect for that. Also, here you can notice that we have the liner panels, and we do this where we're dividing between the house area and the shop area. We have our, you know, our rated wall there, fire rated wall there, with our metal panel here as well on the outside, which keeps any kind of chemicals, things like that, from coming into that space. So just know that we wrap pretty much all the way around the exterior, which this is included in our minds as an exterior portion of the home. We wrap all of that with the zip system and the air barrier to completely seal off all the penetrations, eliminating, you know, anything from coming inside the house. One of the things that we did in this area is our client actually had us really just over the last couple of days to line these walls here with the panels to go ahead and get it ready for him for his workshop.
Hang shelves or...
And I mean, it looks really cool, but check out this is what I like the most, is how quiet these doors are. And this is just your residential opener here, but super quiet. So a great feature off of this shop area is we actually have the front door and the back overhead door where you could open this up, and you know, you could host a party in here. You can get that breeze through here. It works great for a mechanic.
You can drive straight through too.
You can drive straight through. It works great for a mechanic bay. It works great for pretty much anything you could think of in this spot. And I think it's about like a 35 by 34 or something like that. It's around 900 to 1,000 square foot. And we could get more specifics for you guys as well. But also, if you didn't want to come out the big door, you can go out the walk-through door, which there's another door right here, and we can take you out onto the back spot.
All right, we got some nice sidewalks to get you from the drive.
Yes, we poured this little, you know, landing spot here, coming off the overhead door space, and we poured one on the front too, and we made these sidewalk areas leading from one space to the next. But and it turned out really nice, but we just did this just several days ago, so we haven't quite had the chance to go back in and do some of the additional dirt work we need to do since the septic system has been put in, because all the rain came in and sunk this down. So we're actually going to come back and smooth this back area out a little bit more. But what we did here is we had a lot of utilities coming into this spot, and originally we weren't going to have this covered area here, but we made a decision just basically because we were going to have so many penetrations coming through this wall that we needed to go ahead and cover this area. You know, I just felt like it would give us a little better protection,
Shelter,
you know, shelter for the HVAC as well as all these water penetration. And so we've got gas coming in, we've got septic, our hot water, tankless hot water system is here, which is a Renaya system. But this leads over to our other area. And one thing that I should note is the colors on this Barndominium. This is an ivory colored panel with a copper colored trim, which we kept the copper as well on the roof area. But I love how it turned out with the color scheme. Really pops, you know. So we hadn't used this color scheme before, but I really like it.
Yeah, I do too, and I really like the stone around the pillars there.
Yeah, so all of the columns on the front and the back porch areas, we did use this same Austin stone on the columns that we used on the interior of the fireplace. But this particular porch area has a little decorative beam design that we used here, which this is all steel welded construction. And under all of this office space, we do have our liner panels, or our U panels is what you would call them. But we're hosting recessed lights here with the exterior ceiling fan in this space.
That'll be great. Get a breeze going.
So we do have the doggy door as well, going into the living area. But I actually poured a little additional concrete over in this area for the potential for a fireplace. If our client wanted to add that later, there's actually more support there. He wanted me to put that in there. So
it'd be a nice addition for out here.
Another thing that we did on this build is we do have overhangs going all the way around. And if you go back and watch some of the previous videos, you'll see how we constructed that. We did all of your welded construction for the main building, and then we actually wood framed all those overhangs going on outside of the eave purlins and the gable ends to extend those out, which we ended up using the zip system and wrapping all that as well. But quite a bit goes into these builds, so we feel like it's a great opportunity for you to come along with us in the journey and watch how it's being done. Well, that just about covers it for this build.
Yeah, y'all did a great job.
It only took us, what, 7 months to build this?
Something like that.
And about 15 minutes to tell you all about it. No, it might have taken a little bit longer, you know, with the pandemic and everything's been going on this particular build. But it's been quite a joy, you know, building this Barndominium, and it's really close to our office and where we're at. So if you guys are interested in building and you're in our area or you're in a surrounding area, you can contact us. But for those of you that are just enthusiasts or might be just following along, or maybe somewhere down the road you feel like you're going to build a Barndominium, I hope you guys will look us up and see if you know, we have something that would work for you. Also, we need you to subscribe now and pound that like button on this video, share it with your friends. So we appreciate all of your support for our channel and all of the growth as well. But I'm Josh Helm.
And I'm Brandy Helm.
And we're wishing you all the best. Thanks for watching Texas Best.